Hi there. In the previous video, I showed you how to create a Smart View for our Comp 2067 Programming for Beginners course. I'm going to review how to get to your Smart View. Scroll down, click on Full Grade Center, go to Manage, Smart Views, and you can click on your Smart View here. If we decide that we're okay with having our Smart Views in this drop-down sub-menu, we can favorite it. But for now, I'm going to leave it as is. Let's leave this link here. We're going to want to come back in a moment. I'm going to show you how to use the software that I created for marking students. It makes marking much faster for me, and you're welcome to use it. Navigate to Teams. I posted a quick message with a link to this shared document and the GitHub repo if you're worried about it. Now, we're going to want to click File and make a copy. Leave everything as is and hit OK. Rename this sheet to whatever you want. I'm going to leave this as Comp 2067 Marking Lab 1, but it's a copy for me because I already have this. The next step is you're going to want to click the Show Sidebar button. It may not pop up this quickly, so be patient, it may take a minute. You're going to need to authorize the script to run. Click Continue, select your account, click Advanced, scroll down, click Go to Marking Assistant. It's going to tell you it's unsafe. Click on it. You're going to be giving this program permission to edit your documents and other things. Now, I'm not doing anything malicious, and you're welcome to look at the GitHub repo, but only do this if you feel comfortable. I'm clicking Allow. It's going to pop up with a security alert. That's fine. It's just letting you know that somebody gave permission. Click Show Sidebar again. You'll notice a quick GUI came up. So this information here within both of these cards actually comes from these cells here in the Sidebar Data tab. You can add to it if you would like. For example, I'm going to add Have Fun as one of the steps to using this marking assistant. I'm going to click Away and click OK. Next, I'm going to go up to here, click Actions, Show Sidebar. There we go. Feel free to edit this as you want to. Feel free to edit this however you want. Next, let's go back to the Names tab and learn how to use it. We're going to want to put all our students here, but you can either manually copy them, or there might be a bit of an easier way. Go back to your Smart View. Go to Work Offline and click on Download. Scroll down, hit Submit, and click this Download button again. Open this file. Select the first and last name column, copy it, go up to your newly created sheet, and instead of putting it right in here, Let's go over to G, for example, and hit paste. Oh, actually, I'll put it at the top. Paste. There we go. Now, let's add all the names. So what we're going to do is use a quick formula to make this a bit easier. I'm going to overwrite this. I'm going to say equal sign, concatenate, and then we're going to do h2, comma, a space, comma, g2. You may want to edit this a bit to be the proper cells. First name, space, last name. Hit enter. There we go. Drag this down. All right. Now, this may look good, but if we delete this, it's going to delete this list here. So we're going to want to copy it, right click on the top cell again, and hit paste with values only. Now, when we delete this, you'll notice that the names don't go away. This is good. I'm just going to triple check that I do in fact have everyone. So I go to the top, H, T, H, T, and I scroll down, ZX, ZX, great. Now, let's pretend I'm going to mark a lab. I'm going to want to edit this template to be as I want. For now, it's lab 1, and I'm using the marking scheme that we were given before. Note for lab 1, we were just told recently that we're not actually doing deductions on late things or resubmissions. But for future labs, it will change to be as follows. So this little template is pretty easy. Put your deductions here, your comments, and have a little color scheme to tell you if you're doing something wrong. Like when you make a deduction, you're going to need to put a comment. Now, you'll notice that I tried to edit the template. This is going to give you a warning. This template is not for marking. You're meant to copy this template for each student. Now, that sounds tedious, right? Click the duplicate template button. For each student, it's going to create a duplicate of the template that you're allowed to edit. It's not done duplicating yet. There we go, it's done. Let's go to our first person, and now let's continue that example. Make sure you add comments. Some random reason. Just kidding. There's obviously a good reason. Now, you're going to go through, create your deductions. So I'm not actually going to write comments, but let's say, let's say they forgot comments. So they got an 87.5. Usually what I'll do is I'll copy this whole table here, and then I can paste it in Blackboard in the comment section. Now I'm not going to do that, but usually it looks pretty good. This is a bit wider than I usually would do, so I may in future labs remove how many columns I'm using or change my template, but for now I think it's fine. Now you would go through and mark this person, then if you want, come back here, mark it as done. Did they cheat? You could say no, or you can leave this column and only use it for when they say yes. So once you're done marking everyone, you may want to duplicate this to do the next lab. So let's go ahead and do that. Pretend we're on lab 2. So make a copy, hit OK. Same thing here. Now let's click Show Sidebar again. You're going to notice it's taking a moment. When you duplicate a document, you'll find that you're going to have to reauthorize it. Unfortunately, there's no way to get around it, but if you quickly authorize it, it works pretty smoothly. Now, let's pretend we're on Lab 2 now. Oh wait, we still have all these students. What are we going to do? Well, go ahead and click the Delete Grades button and hit Yes. It's going to go ahead and delete all the grades that you had set before. Now, click Duplicate Template. And you'll notice that now for each person, we have the same template that we just edited here. So that's pretty simple. Now, this is a pretty simple program overall. And if you have any questions, let me know.